Trying to deal with this, I have had not enough coffee to deal with this. Honestly, this is coming from the dream. Okay. That's some creepy weird shit. Can you hear it? Where is that? Who is that? What the fuck is going on around here?
When my biz partner decides to join the siren call.
Obnoxious as hell.
The waters are speaking, they're singing, they're calling out to you. And so this is asking you to dive in. And there are different things you can do without having to literally go to the ocean. Like I said, bilocating, out of body experience, or just taking a bath or being around water will be very beneficial to you. Video, right? And I'm pulling some cards, and I just got this deck, the Divine Feminine. And fuck, I think I lost them, but I think I shuffled it again. But I had Bridget right next to Mary Magdalene, and Bridget was the bringer of eternal flame. Okay, and someone else was talking about the blue flame, the violet flame as well. But it says, my light grows brighter. So our light is growing brighter. And Mary Magdalene, it says she is human. So she is like physically, you know, like here, like she's us. Like, let me find her. Hold on. Here she is. Between heaven and she's the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. So she's letting us know, like, the bridge between heaven and earth. Like, you know, we have like the power to, like, is coming to us 777. So keep this in mind. Your light is your soul. My soul is all I need. Your light is your soul. When you see those lights in your house, those are souls. And they're coming to you probably for help. And probably because you know the way. And they feel safe around you.
Bu dünya kurulalı beri insanoğlu sevdiği her şeye ihanet etti. Biz sadece izledik. Anlamanı bekledik. Çünkü dünya senin değil insan. Dünya yalnız sana ait değil. Bundan binlerce yıl evvel böyle söyledi yılanların şahı. Ey insan, sen sakın sevme beni. Ama insan dinlemedi. Aşık oldu Şahmaran'a ve onu kendine aşık etti. Sonra da öldürdü sevdiğini.
Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you did.
It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay.
Siren's deception appears boundless. She toys with my dreams.
Open up the door, can you?
There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea.
There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea. So, Migdal, tower, Magdalene, tower. That would connect to like Aphrodite.
And you became a light on the dark side of me. And love remained a drug that's the high, not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can't be seen?
But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can't be seen? But baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the gray. The more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the gray.
So, what have we here?
Oh my god, look at the swarm over here. Holy.
Yeah, a huge swarm of dragonflies descended on a crowded beach in Rhode Island this weekend. It sent people running for cover, while others sat calmly and enjoyed the unusual sight. The buzzing insects also caused some beachgoers to pack up and leave. According to local news reports,
I got a video.
compromised our security codes. Once upon a time, I was a hell of an engineer. Please, sit, Doctor. I have guests so rarely, it's important to me that they feel welcome in my home. You live here? I find it convenient to keep my interests mobile. Anyway, I've had my fill of life on the ground.
Well, I guess I should, thank you for having bailed me out all that time.
I know a good bet when I see one. Faux gray, no sugar, no milk, I believe.
What am I doing here?
been very busy lately, falling over each other to position themselves for the game of the millennium. Maybe I can help deal you back in.
I didn't realize that I was out.
Oh, maybe not out, but certainly being handed your hat. I've had a long time to make enemies, Doctor. There are many governments, business interests, even religious leaders that would like to see me depart this earth. I'll grant them their wish soon enough. But before I do, I wish to make a small contribution, a final gesture of goodwill to the people of this little planet that have given, from whom I have taken so much.
You found the primer.
Clever girl. Lights. Pages and pages of data. Over 63,000 in all. And on the perimeter of each,
Alignment symbols, registration mark, but they don't line up.
they do. If you think like a vegan. An alien intelligence is going to be more advanced. And that means efficiency functioning on multiple levels and in multiple dimensions.
Yes, of course.
When we start seeing this symbol, whichever ones of us are seeing it, like we're gonna like see it in the sky, see it on screens, like it's gonna be like, if you're one of these people who are gonna see the symbol, when this happens, when the symbol appears, I just wanna show it one more time. When this symbol appears in the sky or on screens, this city will be seen.
Where's the primer?
You see, every three-dimensional page contains a piece of the primer. And there it was all the time, staring you in the face. Buried within the message itself
Is the key to decoding it. Within the layering of the matrix, we have these basic equations. So with this very elementary foundation, they've given us a kind of general scientific vocabulary. We now have the symbols for true and false.
This was the key, to put it simply, that allowed us to decipher their language for physics, geometry, chemistry. Next frame, Allie.
Yes, and when we apply this to the rest of the message, we find this.
Those look like engineering schematics, almost like blueprints.
Yes, it is our belief that the message contains instructions for building something, some kind of machine.
A machine? That does what, Doctor?
Well, we don't know. It might be some type of advanced communication device, or it could be a teaching machine of some kind, or it might turn out to be some kind of a transport.
Transport?
There's no proof of that.
The fact is, you don't know what it does. It could be anything. Could be a Trojan horse. We build it, not towards the entire Vegan army.
Why bother even risking the personnel? It could be a weapon.
Right, some kind of a doomsday machine.
Exactly. Every time they detect a new civilization, they fax down these construction documents from outer space. We poor saps build whatever this thing is and blow ourselves to kingdom come.
There's no reason to believe that their intentions are hostile.
Why is it the default position of the eggheads that aliens would always be benign? Why is that, Doctor?
We pose no threat to them. It would be like us going out of our way to destroy a few microbes on some anthill in Africa.
It's an interesting analogy. And how guilty would we feel if we went and destroyed a few microbes on an anthill in Africa?
I hope you're right, Doctor. I really do. But right now, my job is to protect American lives from any plausible threat And in that regard, I am obligated to assume the worst.
Well, yes, and I'm forced to agree with you. But my problem is this. The content of that message is morally ambiguous at best. Now, our internal numbers show support for this is incredibly soft. So if the president wishes to stay this course, I can guarantee you you're going to find his numbers going south like a duck in winter.
This is nuts.
Excuse me, miss. We know nothing of these creatures' values. The fact of the matter is we don't even know whether they believe in God.
This doesn't make any sense. I mean, if you were going to ask...
Excuse me, Dr. Arroway. We won't be suppressing any opinions here today.
No, of course not. I understand. What I meant to say is that the message was written in the language of science. Now, if it had been religious in nature, it should have taken on the form of a burning bush or a big booming voice from the sky.
But a voice from the sky is exactly what you found, Dr. Arroway.
So random, Kim, but I feel like this is for you for some reason. Okay, so I just started randomly drawing this. This is all very random, okay? Or not random, but like just channeled. And so I started this little dot, started making a spiral, and then I connected these two dots right here, and then I started making a star. So this represents like a universe, or like maybe a multiverse, or just maybe like a galaxy. And then there are these triangles right here. They kind of look like your Arcturian light code that I saw you do one time. They're triangles because you see the connecting three dots. And so there's 7 of them. And you are the blue one. And they're like, they're triangle guardians. They might be Arcturians, but they're like a council, kind of, sort of. They're just like the guardians of this galaxy universe thing, and you're the blue one. They're like all one thing, like one collective of different ones, but they have like different rays, right? Like different color rays, like a rainbow. And you are like a blue one, and I'm also feeling like pink here because you did say you connect a lot with pink. So blue and also green, but I feel blue, there's a distinction, sort of, but you come through mostly blue, pink, and green. But yeah, you're like one of the triangle guardians. You come from like I often talk about like, you know how we have a lot of circles in this universe? I always think about like a triangle universe for some reason. Like a triangular universe. I'm not sure why, like a prism universe. And I don't know why, but that's just what I'm getting. I don't know if this resonates. Just crazy, Kim. But so these are like, you know, triangles, right? So it's like prisms almost, like a prism. Prism density, I guess. And so, you know how when you put light through a prism, it creates the rainbow, the spectrum of the rainbow, right? And so when source comes through these like prism consciousness being things or guardians, they channel the all of the colors into, like, they radiate these frequencies into the universe, and like that like, I don't know, it just it makes like colors, like, but like high frequency colors, and there's so many, there's like more colors than this. So basically you're like you have prism, part of this like prism, something with the prism consciousness, or like this prism density triangle consciousness, like guardians. I don't know, Kim. So interesting. I've never seen this before. So just like take what you will from this, but yeah. So then it makes sense why they have like the 2 tetrahedrons coming together, the 2 prisms coming together as the Merkaba, which they also call the rainbow body. I'm just piecing it all together. It's just like, it's really honestly very cool.
Love dog that no one knows the ways of, where the land is lowest, show through. Lonely little love dog that no one knows the days of. Where the land is lowest, where the water flows to. And
The world is not in your books and maps. It's out there.
Can you promise that I will come back?
No. And if you do, you will not be the same.
true that I saw her hair like the branch of a tree. Willow dancing on air before covering me. Under cotton and calicos, over canopied apple long ago.
My